One of the most storied venues in college football, Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. It's the Georgia Bulldogs and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Here in South Bend, this is one of the most revered college campuses and college football shrines. You know, touchdown Jesus, all of the excitement at Notre Dame Stadium. You hear the echoes of the Irish every time you step on the field. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. Coming out with it, it's Porter. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Throwing, Carr. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Wasting no time taking a shot. Picked off. Takes it the other way. The 30. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
And they choose to be aggressive. First play coming out, airing the football out, and the defense was absolutely not field. Nice job having discipline, being ready for the pass on the very first play, breaking on the football, and getting the juice early. The momentum on your side, making the first big play of the football game.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Here's a give to Frazier. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. The quick out. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Nice pitch and catch there from QB to wide receiver. Great job. An out route is all about timing. 1, 2, 3, boom, break out, throw it to him right now. Great pitch, great catch.
Could be an alley. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. He wants to throw it. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
You love that decision if you're the head coach. You're trying to throw it in the end zone. Nothing's there. Good job by the quarterback, tucking it and running and just getting what he can get.
Here's Nate Frazier. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Dogs! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Hey, no.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. It's Porter. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Right back to the line. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. DB's right up on the receivers. Here's Carr to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field, and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. On the move. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. He's got him. And he's still running after the move. Runs through a man. He might have space. To the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Making side adjustments here. On first down, Nate Frazier. Knocked down behind. Line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period will be a second down. On the run, it's Phillips. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped.
It's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's going to take off. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On third down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the first down.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Quick completion on the out. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
You've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming in this football game. Trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there. Being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
And as he throws, finds a man on the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun here, Nate Frazier. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Handoff for Frazier. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, they're trying to go toss to the field and get that running back out into space to use his speed, but the defense looked like they were already lined up expecting that play, and they force a negative.
This crowd knows when to bring it. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Looking to the big tight end. Complete in the middle. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you've got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Dogs line it up with a 1st and goal. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. First and goal for the offense. Oh, he came on the pitch, and the ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
ball, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapped around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally. You gotta be in the right place at the right time.
They are backed on top field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Carr. On the left side, grabbed by Williams. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Looking to buy time. Lions on the move. Finds his man. It's Gilbert. Into plus territory. They stop him at the 46, and now this offense can really attack. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air, it's Carr. He lets it fly. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, with that passing game, you keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Looking for space. It's Phillips. Just burrowed right into the middle, and this clock keeps running here late in the second quarter. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The give to the back. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half.
Go in the bathroom and pick up the clothes.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive goal.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
And the Dogs in the hurry-up. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's Stockton.
How did you keep
Quarterback
doing
feeling
that,
that
bro?
pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job.
Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Makes a grab past the marker. Across the 25, he's got room. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And the Bulldogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw again. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
The quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to...
Touchdown, Georgia! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Porter. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. Dances away to buy time. On the move, he fires. Makes the grab.
Big-time play there in the passing game. That's important for Notre Dame, too, as a program, because we know they've always been able to run the football. And we've seen them in recent years get to the playoff. They've reached national championship games, but they haven't been able to pull it off. For this program to take the next step, they have to be more consistent and dynamic in the explosive passing game, and I think this guy gives them the opportunity to take the program to the next level.
Throwing, Carr, rushes on him. Right on target this time. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. To the air again, Carr. That's caught. It's Flanagan. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion.
Booster.
Looking to pass. It's Carr. Forced out of the pocket. Gets rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Notre Dame comes to the line that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. Here's Carr to throw. Unloads it left. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
This time he's got it. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. Headed outside for the line. It's Williams. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle?
Has it. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They'll try to open the quarterback, cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line.
All right, 4th and short. You need a field goal to take the lead. There's less than a minute left right now. I don't think you get aggressive here on 4th down. Just kick the field goal to give yourself a chance to win this game.
Oh, how you cut in, bro?
coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Scanning the field is Stockton. Right on the money. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Georgia comes quickly to the line. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, that's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
The Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. They just keep firing.
Man, it's player...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we could put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Here's C.J. Carr to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down.
And that didn't look like it was the right read. Like you got to be smart as a quarterback, make the right decisions. And I know he's a go-to guy, and he's already had success on the day. But sometimes you can force it in when it's just not there. That was really good coverage. I know he's good, but be smart with the football and don't try to force it into closed windows.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Carr to throw for it on fourth. Looking for a deep man. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. The mission pretty clear here. This offense must have a touchdown. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, and it's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down, as they've got a first at the 32.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Timeout is called, and they got it just in the nick of time before the delay of game penalty. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the 4th. He'll bring it out. It's Porter. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Carr. Now improvising. He'll throw it. Makes the grab.
In this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
Good timing on the quick out. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. And I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Again, it's Carr. Starting to feel a little pressure. The throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And that incompletion's okay. Again, what is the goal on this drive? The goal is to get a field goal. I don't need a touchdown. So I need to be able to take advantage of any space that they give me right here so I can make this kick shorter, make my kicker feel comfortable, because everybody knows we're not trusting a kicker in a big moment to make a long field goal.
Carr from the gun on 3rd down. Slings it downfield. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Throwing, Carr. Looking down the middle. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Late in the game with the lead, the defense obviously knows here the offense is going to have to try and throw it. Nice job in the back end there, not just in coverage, but almost picking that football off. That was a game changer.
To the air, it's Carr. Going long. And this will be picked off, a costly turnover in a tie game. Bringing it back. DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught.
Play on me, nigga. Fucking play on me, boy. Pick six that nigga for me.